How can you improve your decision making perspective? How do we know something is true? In this short video, I will provide you with a simple thought to improve your decisions without any effort. I will share a quick decision making tip that I learned while driving. The technique is simple but not easy. As you know by now, that anything that can help me to improve my decision making ability, I'm all ears. I leave no opportunity to learn every day how to improve my decision making skills, how I decide, and how I conclude with false convictions. Decision making is a lifelong skill, and you must consistently hone your craft. When your thinking is fuzzy, there is no point in following a decision making process and expecting magical results. When you get good at making wise choices, it impacts every facet of your life, including health, wealth, and relationships. One of the best ways to improve the ability to make better decisions is to improve your thinking. Hi, Sarit here. Welcome to another episode. Let's start with a quote. Take a second look, and you might not have seen it at all. How do we know that something is true? When we see it ourselves, or when we experience it, or we trust the person who tells us, or it's written somewhere in the decision making manual? I don't know. Recently, we were in the Blue Mountains in the southwestern Ontario. We glided along a fantastic stretch of road lined with yellow camomiles. The drive was gorgeous and refreshing. It was relaxing and rejuvenating to feel the breeze and sun on our faces, especially after a long winter. You desire a tall glass of orange slush at that time of the year. We enjoyed looking at the single storied mansions and high rise condos we passed. Then we drove past a little dilapidated house with a sagging roof and rusty railings, which gave a peculiar character to this lone retreat. There was a window on each side of the entrance. Ruefully contemplating, a man with a white hat was rocking on the chair on the front porch. He was cleverly managing a long nylon cord attached to the window, which allowed him to rock on the porch and enjoy the shade. My wife has a habit of maintaining a travel journal and keeps her journal with her on every small and big excursion. I peeped into my wife's diary as she wrote, a lazy man enjoying a summer afternoon, using a nylon cord to rock his chair. I don't know what happened to my wife. She frowned. A strange look came over her face and she urged me to take a sharp U turn. Here is a little sketch of the detour. In deference to my wife's wishes, we drove past the same house, and this time she noticed that the man had no legs. It was no more a speculative picture. A second look changed the image from a lazy man enjoying a summer afternoon using a nylon cord to a view of courage and invincible spirit. I was hoping you could help me circulate this video to more people. Please share it with a friend, like it, and subscribe to my channel. Back to the topic. What my wife saw the first time was true because she had seen it with her own eyes. I would have believed her story if she hadn't looked again. What my wife saw again was true as well. To the eye of an experienced critic, the picture was more evident now. What did I learn from this occurrence? We make the truths ourselves, and each fact can be a composite of many vague sides. When we add layers of our meaning and interpretation, the story becomes distorted or different. We defend the distorted images, even though the truth is something else. Failing intuitions of truth reside in our limited and respective observations. If I had seen the first story and my wife had seen the other, we would fight or disagree and never reach a consensus. Now, let me ask you the same question. How do we know that something is true? Each one of us feels strongly about our source or sources of truth, and these sources may vary widely from our perspective. One method for checking the fact is to look at the truth a second time or even a third time from a different angle. When is the last time you consciously tried to change your perspective before deciding? When was the last time you looked at the situation a second time with a new pair of glasses? Next time you are in a decision making conflict, take a second look. It isn't the truth we fight about, but rather how we organize the facts so they make sense to us. Don't forget to watch my video on perspective, which gives you specific techniques for taking a second look. There is a link in the description. Subscribe to my channel and share this video with a friend, and let's build our decision making skills together. Let me know how you apply this model in your life in the comments. Thanks for the gift of your time. Have a fabulous day. Bye for now.